Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into something incredibly powerful, something that's always within your control, yet often overlooked. We're talking about the masterpiece that is your life. You don't need a perfect life, because let's be honest, perfect is a myth. What you truly need, what we all aspire to, is a proud one. A life where you look back and say, yeah, I did that. I built that. So get ready, because we're about to explore 5 fundamental choices that actively shape a life truly worth living. These aren't monumental, one-time decisions, but rather daily habits, mindsets you adopt, and principles you live by. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll have a clearer roadmap to crafting your own incredible journey. Alright, let's jump right into the first crucial choice. And this one might feel a little uncomfortable at first, but it's absolutely transformative. Choice number 1 is to choose growth over comfort every single time. Think about it. Our brains are wired for comfort, right? It's safe, it's familiar, it requires minimal effort. But what happens when we stay in that comfort zone for too long? We stagnate. We stop learning, we stop evolving, and frankly, life can start to feel a bit dull. Choosing growth means actively seeking out new challenges, even when they feel intimidating. It means trying that new skill, taking on that difficult project, or engaging in that conversation you've been avoiding. It's about being curious, about asking what if, instead of what's easy. It's about understanding that real development, real self-improvement, happens precisely at the edge of your comfort zone. When you push yourself even slightly, you discover new strengths, new capabilities, and new perspectives you never knew you had. Imagine a plant that's always watered in the same spot it survives. But a plant that's repotted, given new soil, new light, that plant thrives. Be the thriving plant. Embrace the discomfort, because that's where the magic of personal growth truly unfolds. It's not about being fearless, it's about doing it afraid, and then celebrating every tiny step forward. Moving on to our second profound choice. Choose integrity over approval. This one is huge. In a world constantly vying for likes, shares, and external validation, it's so easy to get caught up in trying to please everyone around us. We might contort ourselves into shapes that aren't authentically ours just to fit in or be liked. But here's the truth. Being real is far more powerful and fulfilling than being liked by everyone. Integrity means aligning your actions with your values, even when it's difficult or unpopular. It means doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. It's about having a strong moral compass and sticking to it. Think about the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're living authentically, that your words and deeds are in harmony. When you choose integrity, you build a foundation of trust, not just with others, but most importantly with yourself. You develop self-respect. It's like building a solid house. If the foundation is shaky, it doesn't matter how beautiful the exterior is, it won't stand the test of time. Be that person who stands firm on their values. It might mean saying no to peer pressure, walking away from situations that compromise your beliefs, or speaking your truth even when it's challenging. When you prioritize integrity, you attract genuine connections and build a life that feels authentic and true to who you are, rather than a performance for others. Now for choice number 3, and this one is a game changer when it comes to getting things done and building momentum. Choose action over excuses. How many brilliant ideas have withered away because of procrastination? How many goals have remained dreams because we found 1,000 reasons why we couldn't start, or why it wasn't the perfect time? Excuses are seductive. They offer a temporary shield from the fear of failure or the effort required. But they also steal our potential. Choosing action means understanding that progress beats perfection every single time. You don't need all the answers before you begin. You don't need a flawless plan. What you need is to take that first step, then the next. Imagine trying to build a complex puzzle. You don't start by seeing the entire finished picture perfectly. You start with one piece, then find the next connected piece. This choice is about overcoming that internal resistance, that voice that says, "What if it's not good enough?" And instead saying, "Let's just start." It means being an initiator, not a reactor. It means breaking down big goals into smaller, manageable tasks and tackling them one by one. The act of doing, even imperfectly, creates momentum, builds confidence, and generates solutions you wouldn't have discovered just by thinking or planning. So, silence those excuses, take a deep breath, and just start. Even a tiny step forward is progress, and progress is incredibly motivating. Let's talk about something we all deeply crave, yet sometimes struggle to cultivate. Choice number 4 is to choose connection over isolation. In our increasingly digital world, it's paradoxically easy to feel more alone than ever. We might have hundreds of virtual connections, but deep, meaningful relationships often feel harder to come by. But humans are fundamentally social creatures. We thrive on genuine connection, on shared experiences, on having people in our lives who truly see us, support us, and challenge us. Choosing connection means actively nurturing your relationships. It means picking up the phone to call a friend instead of just texting. It means showing up for the people you care about, offering a listening ear or a helping hand. It means being vulnerable enough to share your true self, your joys and your struggles, and allowing others to do the same. Isolation can be a heavy burden, impacting our mental and emotional well-being. By prioritizing real connection, you build a powerful support system, a network of love and understanding that makes navigating life's ups and downs so much easier. So, reach out. Plan that coffee date, send that thoughtful message, or spend quality time with loved ones. Remember, you are not alone, and fostering those deep bonds enriches your life in ways that nothing else can. And finally, we arrive at our 5th and equally vital choice. Choose meaning over noise. We live in an incredibly noisy world, don't we? Constant notifications, endless streams of information, comparison culture, the pressure to always be on or chasing the next big thing. It's easy to get caught up in the superficial, the fleeting, and lose sight of what truly matters to us. Choosing meaning means consciously filtering out the distractions and focusing your energy, time, and attention on what genuinely resonates with your values and purpose. It means identifying what brings you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of contribution, and then intentionally dedicating yourself to those things. This could mean dedicating time to a passion project, volunteering for a cause you believe in, spending quiet moments in nature, or simply being fully present with your loved ones. It also involves learning to say no to things that drain your energy or don't align with your deepest desires. It's about curating your life, like curating a beautiful art collection, making sure every piece adds value and reflects your true self. When you choose meaning, you create a life that feels rich, purposeful, and deeply satisfying, rather than just busy or externally driven. It's about tuning into your inner compass and letting that guide your decisions. So there you have it, 5 powerful choices that, when consciously made, day after day, week after week, will undeniably shape a life that you don't just endure, but one that you truly admire. Your life is your greatest canvas, and your choices are the brushstrokes. You have the power to create a legacy, a masterpiece that reflects your courage, your integrity, your growth, your connections, and your deepest purpose. So choose wisely, my friends. If you found these insights helpful, please hit that like button. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and make sure you subscribe for weekly life design tips and more content that helps you build a life you love. We're all on this journey together, and I'm so grateful to have you here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.